Hey guys, welcome to the first video of my channel, Computing Chaos. Now this piece of junk here is my, well, it was my garage computer, but I am upgrading it to become the new video game server for games like World of Warcraft and Ultima Online, and maybe even City of Heroes. Now this computer's name is Chernobyl because this shit runs hotter than Jennifer Lopez in the movie U-Turn. So me and Chernobyl here, we go way back. I actually acquired this shit way back in the early 2000s. Back then it was just a lowly old 166 megahertz Pentium machine. Actually, I think it was only a 133, according to that badge right there. It was an old Gateway, I believe. And over the years, this turd has seen more upgrades than Joan Rivers and has been the victim of rage-quitting Halo during drunken LAN parties on more than one occasion. As you can probably tell by the condition of the case. See, back then, whenever my main computer, that I called Mr. Hell, got an upgrade, this thing got all the old parts. And I'll have videos on Mr. Hell some other time. It's pretty much another turd like this, but bigger and uglier. So this thing has seen everything from that Pentium 133 to Phantom 2s to Core 2 Duals to even an early generation Ryzen CPU. Alright, so enough talk about the past, and let's try to bring this cock muncher into the present. Well, maybe the present 10 years ago. You're probably wondering how this thing opens. Well, it's got this hinge here. You pop that open. Then we just flip it down like so. And then we got these four that we take off. And then this basically just slides off. Fits as tight as OJ's glove.
Where's Nordberg? He's right here, Frank. Right. Nordberg. Me. Frank, your buddy. I'm getting it! Get the switch on the bottom of the bed!
So it's got this junky AMD Vision or something processor with a passively cooled heatsink, hence the name Chernobyl. But that's actually not the reason why this computer was called Chernobyl. It's because back in the day, at one point I was running a Pentium 4 HT, and it got so hot that the cap of the top of the CPU actually melted. This is 4 gigs only of DDR3. I'm hoping that's enough. Now I bought this motherboard and CPU setup with the RAM and everything in it for $10 at the local scrapyard. So I did manage to find some specs on this thing, and apparently it's only a 1.8 gigahertz dual core. And I don't think it can support anything higher than 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I should even use this piece of shit. The thing I like about it is that it's low voltage, so it's easy on my electric bill at least. Even though it's not easy on the eyes or anything else. Or the ears, seeing how many fans I got in this piece of crap trying to keep it cool. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove this bay here, because I'm going to replace the CD player with a removable hard drive bay, and I'm taking the SSD out and replacing it with a hard drive. I don't need a solid state drive in my stupid gaming server. And then I also want to take the heatsink off here and put some new thermal paste on it. So another reason why this case sucks is just how difficult it is to do any upgrades to it. So this faceplate needs to come off. Here I gotta set the computer on its side. So pull the faceplate off. Then I got a bunch of screws, like one too many, holding this bay in. Oh, check this out. I even made a quick release out of a floppy drive Molex. See, isn't that nice? Of course, it's not really quick release when you have to use a screwdriver to take these out in order to remove the power button.
Gentlemen, what brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
So I'll go ahead and remove these 10 trillion screws here. All right, all the screws are removed. Go ahead and unplug this stuff. Hard drive. And this whole thing slides out. And the fan is plugged in somewhere here. Well, that's nice. Look at that. Oh, for God's sakes. What a freaking mess. Stupid freaking garbage. Oh, come on. Piece of shit. Damn it. Well, what the hell's this shit?
Why? Why is this happening to me? Why?
More cables. What the hell is this? Oh, this is to the USB card reader that doesn't work. I'll have to fix this. That doesn't look too safe with half that sticking out. There we go. Keep that for another computer because it's known good. So I found this removable bay on eBay. It was really cheap. That usually means it's total garbage, but for this machine, I don't really have very high expectations of performance, so let's put that in. All right, and there we go. Now this thing was a real pain in the ass to get in there. It didn't want to clear. It didn't want to clear that metal piece there, which is pretty much pop riveted in. It's actually the cradle for this little 3 1/4 drive bay. So I had to take this whole plastic piece off the back, take the thing apart, slide it in there, and my little serial ATA door fell off, but who cares, you don't need that. Of course, the drive bay didn't want to go in, and so I had to move all this crap out of the way. Sorry I didn't film it. It took a lot of effort and a lot of cussing, and neighbors came out here and yelled at me because I was making so much noise. But it's in. And I accidentally popped these little LEDs out of there, which I'll stick back in there. I swear there was a cover on this or something. Seems to work. It slides in and out now. So that's all I care about. I'll go ahead and screw that thing back in. My fan shroud or whatever the fuck this thing is. Next step is to remove this solid state drive. Whoa, whoa. So I had a 120 gigabyte Intel SSD in there, which works pretty good. But I'm replacing it with this little mechanical hard drive, which is a Velociraptor 320 gigabyte. It's not as fast, but has more storage. Alright, I gotta use both my hands to install this piece of junk. Alright, hard drive is installed. So this crap here isn't being used, and what is going on here? So we'll just wedge that in there, which is bound to cut the airflow in half. Actually, it should be fine. Now let's go ahead and put this cradle back in. But first I'm going to try to fix this Molex cable. As you can see, these aren't supposed to just slide out like that. Now basically I just shoved them back in there, and they still don't want to fit very well, but It'll work. Alright, I gotta fix these lights. That's gonna drive me nuts not being able to see these lights. Well, I put one LED in. I got this holding it in. And of course, when I went to drop a dab of glue on there, half the bottle came out. It's all over the place in there. So this is probably going to take forever to dry. Ugh, God. Well, that turned out looking like absolute dog shit. Hopefully the light is bright enough to shine through all that crap. Alright, let's go ahead and put the cover back on. Or the faceplate back on. Oh, something's wrong here. Oh, shoot. God dang it. Hey everyone, it's me from the future. Somehow my dumbass ended up losing the audio for the next few clips. And so I'll do my best to narrate it right now in real time. Now keep in mind that I recorded this footage over a year ago and can't really remember what I all said during the video, but I'll do my best. So it looks like right now I'm probably most likely complaining about having to take the entire fucking motherboard out of the computer in order to put thermal paste on the CPU. Yeah, imagine that. You know? I mean, it was the only thing I had to really complain about back then. CPU, you know? I mean, if only me back then knew what kind of fucking living hell that my life was going to become only a year and a half later. Jesus Christ, you know? I wouldn't be complaining about some stupid CPU, I'll tell you that much. Fuck. You know? These fucking allegations against me. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, can't a guy just enjoy a couple drinks before he goes to work? I mean, why is it against the law just to, you know, to take the edge off? You know, why is that against the law? I mean, fucking cop. Oh yeah, you drank a case of beer and 2 shots of tequila and you blew way over the legal limit. Whatever. I didn't fucking, you know, it's his word against mine, and of course he wins in court because he's the authority and I'm not. You know, who are they going to believe? Even though it's not like I killed anyone. I mean, that lady, I mean, she jumped out of the way. I only hit her a little bit. She's not like she died. Fucking stupid. Now I'm 47 years old, living at my mom's house still. And, yeah, because of this shit. I mean, I was about to move out for the first time. But, yeah, this had happened. I mean, what the fuck? Stupid goddamn laws and it. Oh, god damn it. I just fucking dumped beer all over my crotch. Damn it. I'm using MX4 thermal compound. Arctic MX4. Alright, I got everything hooked up in there. I think it's hooked up correctly. And I'm going to throw the cover back on. And head back inside because it's starting to get dark out and the mosquitoes are coming out and I'm starting to get bitten up. And there you go. Chernobyl's got an upgrade. Kind of. Will it work for a game server? I don't know. Probably not, but we're going to try and see.